This old man has been kicked out of his house by his wife, and instead of apologizing, he cleverly decided to build a cabin he can live in using old wooden pallets. But he has to be extra careful that he doesn't use a pallet that has termites, or his whole project will collapse when it's hit with a gust of wind. He has the foundation, the walls, and even the roof set up. It's really starting to feel like home already. But he's not satisfied with just a cabin. He decides he wants a little garage next to his cabin as well. Now he moves on to the interior, and with a bit of drywall here and there and a touch of white paint, he gets it looking like a 4-star hotel room. This is truly a master of many skills at work. But he can't live here with a floor that's full of holes, so he gathers some materials and quickly solves the issue. Winter's coming, so he decides to install a heater to keep his cabin nice and warm. Home sweet home. Would you live in this cabin?
This old man and his friends are building a bunker, and it ends up looking better than most houses. They're worried that World War III will break out, but they need to be careful that they don't make any mistakes during the building process, or it could spell disaster. But first, they dig out the space needed for this epic project. It takes some time to do all the excavating, but soon enough, they start working on the infrastructure. They weld together metal beams and grind away the excess. Then, they screw wood panels to the metal to make walls. After that, they lower the infrastructure into the hole. Days and days go by, and they slowly get closer to finishing the bunker. But before you know it, they're done and start working on the interior. And trust me, this next part will blow your mind. They insulate every wall to keep heat in, and then place wooden panels on top. Then, it's the floor's turn, and eventually, the rest of the bunker. After that, they add lights to make it cozy and an AC in case it gets too hot. And now, they put in all the essential things they need, like blankets, a table, and even a toilet. Look at all the space they have to move around. But what do you think? Could they have done better? This young man has had enough and has decided to leave his city and live in the woods with his dog, away from society. So, he's building an impressive cabin from scratch, using a few tools and some wood he bought before he left his city. Despite only having a limited amount of things to work with, the finished product is amazing, and you have to see it. Even his loyal dog is eager to help with the building, probably because he dislikes people as well. Step by step, he uses his expertise to design a strong cabin that can last a long time. You can see he uses the surrounding trees as part of the cabin's foundation. This is super clever, and he'll be glad he did it. He cuts each plank to perfection, and the flooring is almost complete. This next part is really important for the structure of the walls, and he does an excellent job putting it together. He decided to go for a specific design for his cabin. He makes the walls lean outward. Next, he adds connecting wood planks to add more support to his cabin. And now, he is preparing structures that will be used for the roof. Using just his strength, he pulls up the structures he made earlier. He nails down wood planks to finish the roof. But now he has to think about waterproofing the roof. His cabin is almost complete. He nails planks on the cabin's structure to make walls, but he can't reach the top of the cabin. So he builds a ladder with some spare wooden planks. Now he's building steps that will lead up to his new house. Step by step, he finishes all 4 walls.